Mike, how satisfying is a 1-0 victory for your team, especially really just everything surrounding the team? I mean,
yeah.
I imagine it's almost more satisfying than a 5-0 win because you really had to work for 90 minutes.
You just took my answer. That's honestly what I was going to say. I think it is more satisfying. The 1-0, getting the shutout and holding on and showing character and grinding it out at certain points. I thought in the first half we played some of our best soccer at times. I even thought in the second half at times as well, but we managed the game well, and that was a big thing that we talked about coming into this, about managing the first 15 minutes specifically, you know, because of the last month and a half about giving up early goals and making mental mistakes. But we talked a lot about it, and they managed it well, got the goal, and then held on and played some good soccer around that.
I mean, there were definitely stretches. You guys were connecting a lot of passes, creating chances. Even the goal you scored, I think there were 7, 8, 9 passes leading up to it.
But I'm never satisfied. I want 15, 20 passes. God's honest truth. You know, I mean, I think on the goal, even the opportunities we had, I missed half of it because I was turning around and yelling at my assistant coaches. You know, it's a God's honest truth. So it was beautiful, but I think we could be better. I honestly do. And I'm not saying for next game, I'm not saying that we're going to be better next game or the game after, but I see potential in a lot of these players that even though we got the goal, I think it could have been better.
Plata seemed very active tonight for 90 minutes. Did you kind of see that from him? Yeah. I mean, I could single out him, Albert, Savarino. I could single out everybody, but those three in the attacking half of the midfield. You know, I had some words with Plata over the last couple of weeks about a goal will come. The goal will come, and once the goal comes, then it will open up a bit for more goals to come. And he was getting frustrated, and I didn't want the frustration to affect his game. And I'm very happy that he got the goal tonight because he deserved it. He played a hell of a game, and now this is hopefully going to do something a bit more for his confidence moving forward.
Mike, it was a great game, overall game. I noticed that Jefferson Savarino is a great defender as well. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how good he is offensively and defensively?
He's good offensively and defensively. Oh, you want more?
Yes.
I mean, he's dynamic with the ball. He's not scared to go forward, which I like. You know, from the start, when he came in here, he gets the ball, he goes forward immediately. And defensively, he's not afraid to get back and put some dirty work in and help out, especially someone like Tony who's coming back from injury today. So he's, to me, again, I look at guys like Jefferson and Albert who come over from a foreign country, and there's always an adjustment period. And I think Jefferson right now, people have to realize he is doing well, but he could be so much better once he gets adjusted to this league. Albert went through a bit of an adjustment period, and now we're seeing a lot better out of Albert. So I'm thrilled with Jefferson over the first couple of games that he's been here.
Mike, Tony seemed to really allow you guys to really play on the floor, especially in the first half. What was his inclusion? What does that mean for the offensive players in order to combine, especially on the goal?
Beltran?
Yeah.
Well, we covered this a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember I don't remember the game at all. I really don't. I'm on the sideline screaming and losing my mind. So I don't remember what inclusion Tony had in the exact goal. But Tony, to me, you know, the experience that he brings, you know, he's played in this stadium, he's played for this team for so long, and to get him back, the leadership that he has and the experience that he brought, he calmed things down for sure. And, you know, he's clean on the ball, you know, so I think just when we talk about a process, getting these players back, you know, are taking a step in the right direction, and I'm glad that Tony's back.
Sonny seemed like he was really dialed in defensively, but also, you know, distribution-wise. I'm wondering, you know, what was he able to do specifically in your mind to stand out on both sides of the ball?
Well, we talked about, I mean, I spoke to you about this and in all my press conferences, that it doesn't matter who's there. Kyle's our captain, Kyle's our leader. But if somebody else like Sonny steps in, we've gone over this for 5 weeks, he knows exactly what I expect of him in that position. And we've done a lot of talking about that with Sonny this week. And he did exactly what we expected. And he didn't sit in there, break things up. He was concentrating on the number 10 and playing simple when he wins the ball, playing forward. You know, it's not a luxurious job that they play number 6. You know, it's an unsung hero type role. And Sonny really stepped up today, and he was huge for us.
How satisfied are you with Luis Silva's game today?
I'm never satisfied with any of their games, to be honest with you, because they could always be better. But Luis brings something special, is that he's so dynamic with the ball, just like a Jefferson, just like a Plata, just like an Albert, that he could drop back in there and combine. And he's a tireless worker. You know, him and Yura, you know, in that position. You know, they bring something different to the role. Yura is a number 9. Luis is not. He's not a traditional number 9. But what that gives us is him able to come back and combine and open up space behind him. And I think for the most part he did well, and I was very happy with Yura when he came on, his work rate as well.
Mike, how important is this over here, heading to Texas this week? How important was this to get 3 points to give you some momentum?
It was huge, you know? It was huge. I think I'm at the point now, you know, early on, the results, as competitive as I am, results really weren't the main thing for me the first 5-6 games. It was about instilling my philosophy as much as I could in a short amount of time. It was about getting these guys up to speed and how I want to play with the eye for the future. But looking at a 3-game week, home in Houston and Dallas, I didn't let this on to the players or the staff, but this was vital, these 3 points. So I'm very glad we got them, and now it's concentrating on Houston and Dallas, which is going to be very tough.